Hey yo, what is going on, everybody? So, I know that y'all know that I'm in Taiwan right now, or I guess maybe you don't. But anyways, that's what's going down. I'm in Taiwan right now, and if I have not mentioned it yet, I'm pretty sure it's actually the death penalty out here, which is really fucking crazy because it's just Bud, but yeah, that's what's going down. So, people might be asking, Tim, why you, out of all people, stoned alone? Like, why the fuck would you fly all the way out to Taiwan, somewhere with a death penalty? And the main reason for that is definitely just here to see the family, because my mom's out here, she was born here, so was my brother, and it's very special to her. So she wanted to definitely see this in her lifetime again, so we flew her back out to Taiwan, and we're here to visit her for over a month in the sick-ass Airbnb. But yeah, I've probably already mentioned that. Anyways, what I didn't mention was that I accidentally smuggled drugs internationally. And you might be asking, Tim, how does one accidentally smuggle drugs internationally? And I guess I just smoke way too much that it's just everywhere on me. And it was in the bottom of this backpack. And when I say accidentally, I'm not fucking around. If I was gonna bring weed on purpose, I would have used one of my airtight, sealed containers that I have, or some shit like that. But no, it was literally like a loose buds just sitting at the way bottom of the backpack with the lint and stuff. But find that yesterday morning, because I'm opening up the bag, and it smelled really bad, but it's for another reason, like there's some food in there. And I reach my hand in the bottom, and it's just fucking bud, and I guess what that means is that the TSA completely sucks at their job, and they don't actually keep us safe whatsoever, because they always stop me for having camera gear, and look through all of the camera gear, or if there's toothpaste, they get really pissed off that there's too much toothpaste. But I guess just having a bunch of loose weed at the bottom didn't tip them off. Not that I'm condoning this. Definitely would not push my luck with this. It would have been bad if there's dogs. Anyways, I totally got through the airport security with that though, internationally. And I didn't even know until yesterday morning. So we get the bud up out of there. And it's almost as if the universe wanted us to smoke. Because immediately after, my mom had to go to the hospital to get a port stuck inside of her, which basically, if you don't know what that means, it's for people that have to go to the hospital a lot and get their needles stuck into their arm for drawing blood or putting chemo into it. What they'll do instead is put a port, so a big rubber hole that they can just stick the needle into so it doesn't hurt as much every time. So that's what they did. And for that procedure, I guess, totally off topic, but apparently the fucking normal procedure for that is to use fentanyl. So my mom's had fentanyl before, legally in the healthcare system, which is really fucked up because weed is illegal, but apparently fentanyl is just used regularly. Anyways, so that's what she had to go do. She goes out there, and my grandma's like, should I stay at home with the boys? And my mom said, nope, you should totally leave them alone, and they should just stay at home. And then she even told us, don't even go outside, it's gonna worry me. So basically, it's the universe wanted us to smoke. It's we're with her the whole month here, but then just suddenly one day, everyone leaves the house the same day that we found the bud, and they're like, oh, don't even leave the house, you guys should stay safe at home. So we definitely did. And then we wanted to be cautious about this because, the whole death penalty type shit. So we go to the nearest gas station. Which coincidentally is called High Life. And then we get our supplies. We get a can, which is definitely the worst way to smoke. Aluminum is bad, but we didn't have any other options. We get a can. Poke a few holes in it, grind up the bud with our fingers, stick it on that can like that high school type shit, and then we actually blocked up the doors, and there's quite a bit here, so it was the front door, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate doors, and then we even stuck a towel in the fucking vent thing up in the roof, and then opened the window, had a fan blowing out the window, had it all covered. Had steam going with the hot water, and we had a little sploof, so it was all set. Smoke all of the bud in under 10 minutes, and it was just getting trippy a little bit, because our tolerances have totally reset. We normally smoke every single day, like blunts all day long, but for this time, it's like, I remember taking the first hit, and it was just totally nostalgic, like brought me back to the first time smoking. We're just like, smoking out this can, like, and then I remember just being like, getting big, like it was starting to be like, oh man, gotta light the bowl, and then if we didn't do it within that 10 minutes, it just would not have worked out, because we smoke it all and we're just like dripping like weed on the floor and stuff. And then as soon as we finished it up, it's probably like 5-ish minutes, dump all the weed in the stems and the ash into the toilet, flush that shit, and we're like, because it is death penalty. But if anyone called the cops, all the bud's already gone. We smoked it up and flushed away all the stuff, so that was good. Take the can, throw that shit away in its own separate bag, and then we didn't even throw it away yet. We actually kept it in its own separate bag, and then we threw it away in a separate trash can the day after. And then we're just getting super fucking lit up, and I like how I'm just, I like how Stoned Alone was like a perfect training for me to do shit while really, really fucking baked, because we were like so baked, but we just got completely ready, cleaned up all the stuff, and then yeah.
DMV Tyler.
Chinese munchies. Yeah, though, I don't know. Ooh, you know what I should do? I should put on Chance the Rapper right now, so when my brother gets out the shower, the music's already popping. Oh, damn, it's gonna be sick. So yeah, it definitely brought me back. Just cause, you know, like, my first times ever smoking was actually in that bathroom that I filmed in all the fucking time for the Stoned Alone videos. And that's super nostalgic, cause, you know, we're moved the fuck out of there, not even in the same city. I mean, I'm not even in the same country right now, halfway around the world. And yeah, it was just nice bringing that nostalgia back, because smoking in those first days, like, not knowing what the fuck we're doing, like, it was a really nice time to be in here doing that, and then, like, just walking outside, and there's a fucking, like, chandelier, and, like, that's the little kind of details that, while I'm sober, it's like, yeah, it's there, but I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. But while baked, it was like, we're looking at the fucking crystals in that, and we're like, oh my god, this is fucking beautiful. And like, just everything was so amazing. We're so appreciative of it all. And you know, like I said, my mom had to go out and get that procedure. So we go off and drop her off at the hospital and stuff. And then when we walk back, the vibe was pretty like, eh. I mean, we weren't like sad or anything, but we were kind of just like, kind of thing. But after smoking, it was like, hey. I remember as soon as we were finished and like we flush away the bud and stuff, we're like, oh shit, all right, let's take some showers. And then just like the water running down the face, like, oh, I forgot how amazing that felt, and every detail of everything, and looking around, and it's just like, whew, walk outside, fucking Chinese munchies, like so good. And yeah, moral of the story, was it worth it to face the death penalty and to risk that? I don't know. Can you see me from over there? I don't know. Can you? Okay, I don't know if you can see me, but basically I think the moral here is that it's stupid that there's a death penalty. I don't know if that's the actual moral, but it's crazy because my mom said for the procedure that they used fentanyl on her, which is like the normal thing. And then after that, she was telling the nurse, hey, I have to fall asleep. I haven't been sleeping well. And they're like, here, take a fucking Xanax. Just, this is the actual normal real life healthcare, not only in here, but also in America. Like fentanyl, morphine, Xanax, and you know, bud can't be used whatsoever. Bud has to be fucking illegal because you're a criminal if you do that. So I don't know, like I think perspective is all fucking ridiculous when it comes to that, because we were just having such a good time and it just feels so natural. Like, it's crazy. Also, I don't have any like worries about not being able to smoke. Like, we really didn't think we were gonna be able to smoke for 3 months when we came out here, and I had no problem with that whatsoever. So coming across that bud was just a really, really nice like Easter egg type shit. Don't ever do what I do, because actually risking a death penalty is pretty intense. That's like, but I only stand for a few things. Like when I started the channel a year ago, I like straight up said this, I care about, in this order, making movies, travel, and smoking doobies. Like, it's, so all 3 of those things that I stood for happened in synchronicity yesterday, and it was a grand motherfucking time. So yeah, I don't know, I hope this was an okay story or something, like I don't know, but all I know is that yesterday was a really fucking lit time, and I'm okay with not smoking whatsoever again, because low tolerance smoking is like fucking awesome. So yeah, see you guys around next time I smoke. Hopefully I get just as high as I did this time, or even higher, and that will be a glorious time. But until then, check you around. I'm still in Taiwan out here, trapping in Taiwan, but it's a good time. So see you around later. I gotta take a shower.